Alrighty guys, tis I, Chrissy Girl. In the last part, I began exploring Twist Mountain, and pretty much all of my Pokemon are now fully evolved. Which is great, really. Absolutely thrilled about that. So I'm just going to finish making my way through Twist Mountain, and then do a bit more exploring, I think. I think I'm going to tackle the Moor of Iccirus in this part. Before I head off on a surfing adventure, shall we say. This is just to make sure I completely cover everything around this sort of area, because otherwise Moor of Iccirus is probably just going to end up being completely forgotten. But yeah, all of my Pokemon are evolved now, it's fantastic. Tyrion is now a kick-ass Darmanitan. And you know, Boulder now is not going to stand a chance against him. You may have, like, Rock Smash, or... not Rock Smash, Rock Slide or whatever else, but... Tyrion's got a hammer on. Tyrion is the man. And really, I need him to be ready for the next gym. The next gym is an Ice-type gym, so Tyrion's definitely going to be my biggest hitter there. I do apologise for any lag that obviously occurs, you know, as per usual. I'm, you know, going through YouTube to record all this because it's just easier. I keep finding that Camtasia keeps lagging on me. I do not understand why. You know, and the commentary winds up going out of sync, and I do not appreciate it at all. So this is the way I'm going to do it. It is the way that I can get it done easily and peasily and lemonly and squeezely. Okay, black belt. I could send up Mushana here. That would be so easy. But as I say, Tyrion, I need to get Tyrion leveled up. I know, as much as possible for this next gym. It would really benefit me, and you know, it'd be so easier just to. So much easier just to do it that way. All these trainers are just cannon fodder beneath my feet. What we got here? Any hidden items? Protein. Okay, that's good. I can use that. I can certainly use you. You know, you can lose to me, and then I can take the experience and slap it on my Pokemon and use it to kick gym leaders' bums. Not sure why everything's lagging so much here. I deleted a whole ton of stuff off of this laptop, so there's really no excuse. I don't know. But yeah. I'm having fun with this game, I really am. Such a fantastic game. I'm quite looking forward to getting to Black 2 and White, you know, Black 2, but, you know, I've also got a couple of other things lined up, like I want to do the Fire Red Omega game. Just, you know, to give it a go in any case. Whether or not I actually go through with it, you know, I don't know, but, you know, I'd like to give it a go. Yellow is definitely on my list of games I want to do. I pretty much already did Emerald. I just got to commentate over it. Platinum, I'm not sure about. I mean, I've already done Platinum, but I wasn't happy with like the quality of it because it was recorded via an emulator, and I did not have all the recording stuff needed to make the sound quality any good. It was really shite. In fact, I think the video quality was a little bit shite too, looking back. So, I don't know. I don't really want... I'm not going to delete my Platinum file, because I'm not happy with the way the playthrough turned out, you know, Platinum. But, at the end of the day, I am not deleting my game file, because I've got a ton of Pokemon on there that I use on Battle Revolution, just for the fun of it. And I'm not going to delete them. So I would have to buy Platinum again in order to do another playthrough of it, but nah, I'm not fussed. I'll probably just go over what I've already done before. Any hidden items around here? Nope. If there is, I can't fucking find them. Whatever. Slap another repel on. Plenty of exploring to be done in this part. This is just one of those like parts where I'm just exploring this shit. This guy will give you fossils if you know, after you've beaten the Elite Four, I believe. So speak to him, and you know that's good. If you have an Eevee, come to this rock if you want to evolve it into a Glaceon. Just level it up around this rock, and it'll evolve into a Glaceon. For those who actually care. I'll definitely take this TM91 Flash Cannon. Whether or not I actually use it is a different story, but I have it, so yeah. I think I shall be on my merry way now. I have seen all I need to see in there. But yeah, definitely come back if you're interested in fossils, because he'll be able to sort it all out for you. You know, he'll be able to give you some, I should say. He'll give you fossils, you take him to Nacrene, and then you can revive them. It's an awesome way of getting some Pokemon that come from fossils. I thought for sure the hidden item would be in there, but evidently there isn't, so whatever. I'll continue on my merry way then. I'm nearly at the exit of Twist Mountain, so I don't really want to linger too long. Just head this way now. As you can see, there's Cheran with Team Plasma. I mean, I knew they had to turn up really because of Clay turning up at the beginning of Twist Mountain and talking about them. It was kind of made a bit obvious. Actually, yeah, let's see what's out there. I don't know if there's anything out there that will be of interest to me. Any hidden item? Anything at all? No? Waste of time. Okay, now I can continue on. Let's see what's going on with Cheran and the Team Plasmid goof. No, you got your ass got beaten because you're a douchebag. Okay. They're obviously still deluding themselves by thinking they can awaken some legendary dragon and shit, so whatever. Why do I want to be strong? What do I need to do to be strong? Strong, 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 yeah, whatever. At least you're actually starting to think instead of just, oh my god, oh, I'm always in the right. That could be like the 5 stages, couldn't it? He started out denying it, and then he is sort of like getting angry about it. And I don't know. He's starting to reach the point of acceptance nearly. Hopefully. He's just going to have to accept he'll never be as strong as I am, or as awesome as I am. You'll find wild Pokemon in the waters here. Not necessarily the deep water where you can surf on, but also the shallow water, which I don't understand. How can there be Pokemon that you can't see in this shallow water when you can clearly see yourself running over this shallow water? Oh well. In any case, I'm going to teach Surf to Froggy because I think it's high time she learnt. Really, I should have taught this to her straight away, but I forgot, I got lazy. I do apologise again for any lag. I'm just going to keep apologising. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I roll. Is there any hidden item up here? No? Okay. Where is it then? Must be up there somewhere, but I don't know how to get up there. Not too sure if I want to waste my time trying to work it out. Do I really care that much? Nah, I'll leave it. Oh, wild Pokemon that you cannot see. Lazy editing that you can see. I'm gonna head into Iccirus City quick, though it's not much of a city. I'll give it that. Heal up. More lazy editing. And I'm gonna check out the Moor of Iccirus. What have you got to say? Yeah, I noticed that. There are 2 hidden items up here. 1 Ultra Ball. And 1 Timer Ball, I believe. Yeah, Timer Ball. That's neat. So I'm going to check out the Moor of Iccirus now, just to get that area covered and done. Because, you know, there might be a few items over there, and there are trainers over there that I can battle with, and, you know, experience. Slap a max repel on. I don't really want to run into too many wild Pokemon because I am lazy and I just want to get on with my journey. Max Elixir hidden over here. I don't understand how these items can actually be hidden, but, you know, whatever. So, let's battle this ranger, get some more experience. Cubchoo. Wipe your nose, you snotty bastard. Alright, Tyrion, show us what you got. Gonna need all the practice we can get. Level 36, that's good. We're catching up to the others, which is never a bad thing. Poppy Toad is not something you're going to stand up against at all, so I'm going to switch you over to Apophis, because Apophis is the man for this job. I like these water ground types. I don't know, I have a soft spot for them. That's why I used a Gastrodon in my original Platinum playthrough. Like I say, I'm debating about whether or not I should do Platinum again or not. If I do, I don't know, I probably won't go the emulator route. If I do go the... Actually, I could go the emulator route, but I've got a bloody capture card now. Why would I want to? Capture card's so much better. Fantastic quality. You don't get none of them black lines and shit that was so evident in the emulator. All you have to do is look at my Platinum playthrough and see how how shitty quality it was to understand why I'm thinking of getting rid of it. I'm just replacing it and doing a different Platinum playthrough. But if I do that, like I say, I would have to probably buy a new copy of Platinum or do the emulator again. And I don't really want to buy a game I already own. I don't want to delete the game I've already got. That's out of the question for me. And, you know, I'm not too keen on using the emulators. I just think they suck. Because that's the problem with DS emulators. They're so finicky. You can get a couple of games to work if you're lucky, but at least that was my experience with them. I don't like them all that much. I mean, some people probably had a fine time with the emulators, but that's the reason why I got a capture card. Because, fuck the DS emulators, they suck. Much rather play the actual official game. Then I'm not going to have any trouble. I mean, I can play Pokémon Black and do it legitly, because this is my legit copy of the game. You know? Ugh, Ducklet. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting really tired and I don't know why. Okay. Gale. Slight risk with the water type moves, but, you know, it's got rock type moves, so that will also hurt the Ducklet pretty bad. It's certainly not Swanner all over again. I would actually like to give that a go using a Swanner, but I've already planned out my team for Pokemon Black, so obviously I can't. So I'm gonna have to suck it up and live with it. Okay, full restore. Okay. And what have you got to pit against me then? Sigino. Sigino. Is this the older version of me, Gino? And I think this thing ended up knocking me out in the end, which... My goodness me. You wouldn't have thought this thing would actually be that strong. And it probably isn't, it's just that I absolutely suck. Okay, I'll go with Froggy. I'm pretty sure I can get some usage out of you. And... yeah, good night, Cinchino. You little git. Well then... oh, fucking hell. You can never please people. Petra Berry. I'm sure there's a hidden item maybe outside of Moor of Iccirus before I head in there. I'm gonna quickly revive Tyrion. Seems to be all I ever do in this fucking playthrough is heal Tyrion. Come on, man, step up. We can do this. Okay, there is an item outside. An Ultra Ball. Well, given that we're getting closer to a point where I actually could go and get the yeah, I could go and get it now if I wanted to, but it's just I'm gonna wait until I take on the final gym, I think, before I go legendary hunting. Maybe a little bit risky, because, you know, I could end up knocking them out, but stuff it, you know. I'm just gonna go through all the gyms first. Make sure I'm as strong as can be, because even if I do end up a slightly over level, they're still going to be stronger, because, you know, the legendaries, they're really strong. You know, they're called legendaries for a reason. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had such plans originally. Originally I wasn't sure if I needed to buy Pokemon White in order to do this playthrough, but then I realised that you can trade between Black 1 and Black 2, which is fantastic because I've got a level 100 Blaziken that I've been training since I first got Pokemon Ruby when I was like 12. I got it up to level 100, all on my own, no cheating or anything like that. It's pretty much the only legit Pokemon that I've actually gotten up to that higher level. I've never bothered with any of the others I've gotten, just because I got lazy as I got older. You know, but I don't want to ever lose that Blaziken, you know. I put a lot of work into raising it up to that higher level. I would be gutted if I lost it, you know. I'm actually found a list of the team that I originally had planned out to use in this playthrough, and it is completely different to what I actually eventually ended up using. Like, Superior and Stoutland were on the list, right from the get-go, but I plan to use Chandelure instead of Darmanitan, which I'm saving now for Black 2. Panpour I actually was planning to use, just to show that the monkeys do not suck as much as everyone says they do. I was planning on using a Galvantula, which now is probably never going to get used at all. And I was thinking about Haxorus, but then again, people probably say that would probably be classed as Uber. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I play the games to have fun. I don't care what people think of me. You know, I'll use any damn Pokemon that appeals to me, whether they're Uber or not. The only exceptions I make are legendaries, because I could not give two flying fucks about legendaries. I'll capture them for because they are legendaries, but you know, I won't use them. You know, I'll just fuck them. But yeah, we are getting closer and closer to the Elite Four every single part, and it's fantastic. I've got 2 gym badges to earn, and then I can take on the Elite Four anytime I damn well please. Oh, excuse me. That's a day I'm really looking forward to. I'm actually getting rather sick of the sight of Basculin. They're everywhere I look. They're not that appealing. I don't understand it. Stunfisk. That's a new one. I think that's actually a ground type Pokemon, even if it looks like a fish. It's a ground type. It's not that great, I don't think, from what I've heard. I mean, I don't know. I haven't used one, and I don't know anyone who has used one, but it just... Look at it, it's creepy. Look at them eyes. Yeah. Just mooching around on Moor of Iccirus. Because, you know, I want to get my levels up and all that shit. I'm still trying, like I say, I'm working out roughly what team I want to use in Black 2. I've got an idea of what I want to use, but that could change, you know, while I end up doing another playthrough. You know, these things do happen. I was actually sorely tempted to use Swanna, really I was, but like I say, I went with Froggy because, you know, I'm very fond of water ground types, very, very fond of water ground types. And I'm trying to figure out what to say so much now. If you come here in the winter, all these, shall we say, these deep water segments will be like ice instead, and or at least the shallow water will be. I don't remember if the deep water will be. So, you know, it can be kind of annoying in order to get to particular trainers or hidden items and stuff. But alas, that's the way it is. Ah, Frillish. Frillish, Frillish, Frillish. These things aren't that threatening, but Pinto is definitely not the one I wanted to send up against them because they are part ghost type, and that will hurt. That will really hurt. But Apophis, you know, Apophis can take these guys out. Apophis is pretty good at taking these guys out by now. There are 2 types of Frillish. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. There's like a male, the male with blue ones, and the pink ones that I think are female. I think. I think we're nearly done in Moor of Iccirus. There really isn't that much to explore around here. There is a hidden event here, which I don't know the exact details, but you had to have a Keldeo, and that was an event Pokemon, so chances are you would not have it. And if you brought it to the Moor of Iccirus along with the 3 other legendary Pokemon, that is Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, you could teach Keldeo Sacred Sword. But, you know, that was only if you had a Keldeo, and like I said, it was an event Pokemon, so chances are a lot of people would not have it. You know, unless they hacked it into the game, which, you know, Up to you if you want to do, but meh. Max potion. Always handy to pick up these things. So sweet to have. Saves so much grief. I think I'm pretty much done in Moor of Iccirus now. Just want to make sure that I haven't missed anything. This really isn't a big area. It's rather quick and easy to explore. I figured I'd missed a trainer or something. Emolga. What is it with rangers and emolgas? My goodness. Has anybody actually used an emolga? Just out of curiosity, has anybody actually used an emolga and, you know, successfully stuck with it throughout a playthrough of Pokemon? Just out of curiosity. Because I actually haven't, so I'm not sure. And is it just me, but does Pinto look a little bit like a fetus? But instead of having the umbilical cord out of it sticking out of its tummy, it's sticking out of its head. I mean, I know it's smoke, or whatever, steam or whatever the fuck it is, dream mist. But I don't know. It looks strange. It's a constant presence in the game. Oh, I love Future Sight. Maractus, okay. Okay, let's see what Maractus offers. Flare Blitz. This thing will fall easily to Tyrion because Tyrion's just awesome like that. Sayonara! That's good. Tyrion is certainly getting there. Hopefully by the time I get to the gym I'll be more than ready to take him on. You know, Bryson, the gym leader. I know I keep saying you know a lot, it's just one of my things. It's a sentence filler, alright? When I'm talking, I don't know what to say next, I just kind of slip you know in there just so that people, you know, it's a sentence filler. There you go, I've done it again. Kind of like and other things, you know. So I'm sorry if it pees people off, but it's one of those habits I have. Alomola looks so much like Love Disc. I don't understand why it wasn't made an evolution of Love Disc. They look practically identical. You know, the heart-shaped bloody fish. Why wasn't Alomola made an evolution of Love Disc? I mean, would have made sense. Or am I the only one to think that? Oh well. I think that would be it for Moor of Iccirus. I'll definitely take that citrus berry. They're handy berries to have. I think that'll be it for the Moor of Iccirus. I think that's pretty much all that needs to be explored around here. I can head back now to the Pokemon Center, and then in the next part I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go surfing down by routes 17 and 18 and explore those areas, because otherwise those areas are going to get forgotten about as well, and I do not want that. Ah, well, Pokemon, go to hell. But anyway guys, I'll see you in the next part where we'll go surfing.